But I don't want no tea. It gives me a headache.
Oh, what shall we have then?
Coffee.
Hey everyone, doing a short little one right here. I finished putting the tracks on here, and they're drying right now. I know it's late at night, it's like 11:30 at night, but I just couldn't help myself, and I ended up, after the tracks on this side dried, I hit them with 10x7, just a little bit, all the way around. Kept the weights on them for a little bit, then I went over and I said, well, you know what, I might as well sit in my room and watch some TV, so I'll start, and I did the other side of the tracks here. Let them sit for about 45 minutes with the weights on here. And then I just hit them with a little 10x7 on each one. I'm going to let this dry overnight. Then, tomorrow, on the back here, you can't really see, but I have marks here. I have a mark here, and a mark here with felt pen, permanent marker. Tomorrow, after it dries overnight, I'm going to attempt, and I know this is stupid, and I know that some of you are thinking, what a dumbass. I should have put the here because of the bigger end. I could have peeled them off easier here and then brought it back. The reason I didn't do that because I wanted a really nice looking front end. If you were to have a link here that was, you know, separated, or I separate it, I'd have a hard time making it look perfect. Yeah, I'd glue it down all right, but then you'd see a little gap here or something. I was scared that was going to happen. It might not have, but I was scared. So I decided, well, I'll do it on the back end. So tomorrow, I'll film it when I go take it off. You'll probably laugh and say, yeah, what a dummy. But I'll try to peel this off without breaking this. If something breaks, it's no big deal. It can be glued on again. Who knows? Maybe when I go to paint this thing, because I'll be pulling this whole thing off in one piece, it may break on me while I'm painting it. And I got to also wash it before that, so maybe it'll break then. I hope not. It shouldn't. But you never know. You do your best, and you never know what's going to happen. But anyway, we'll see tomorrow. I just want to show you this. Oh, and the reason I'm not too worried about everything here, after I finish washing and these tracks and then doing all that stuff, washing and painting them, I will put them back on, and then I already have the underneath of the fenders, as you can see here. These are the fenders. I have them done, and the fender sits on the front here. You can see right here. That would be one of these pieces here. And these pieces right here. Oops, sorry. These pieces will be right there. So I will end up gluing those on. So when I go to put the fenders on, I'll mask all this area off, and I'll be able to paint the rest of it without getting all over the tracks. Alright folks, I'll continue this tomorrow, and I hope you all wish me good luck pulling these tracks off. I really do like this. It's a lot of fun. Alright. Good morning. Well, it's good morning to me. I'm doing this real early. So it depends what time you watch it, what time it is you think it is for this video. Right, yeah, right. Anyway, it's good morning to me. Alright, I'll let this dry overnight. Let's try and take the tracks off without breaking them. Hey! First thing I'm going to do is grab the end here where I have the little black mark. That's where I didn't glue it. And I'm going to pull that out. Oh, there we go. See if you can see it or not. I'm not sure. Alright, I'm going to pull it out a little bit. I'm going to use a paper clip. I mean a paper clip. I'm going to use the toothpick here. Pull it down a little bit. I'm going to pull this up a little bit off of this sprocket. Actually, what I should be doing... Ooh, there, it fell off already. I should be making sure it's not sticking to anything, but hey, that already proved me right. Alright, let's pull this off the top. And pull it all off. Yeah. Slide it down a little bit. And there we go. Alright, so there we go. Set of tracks off. Isn't that cool? Hee. Now, isn't that great? I love it when it works out like that. I just love it. It had enough give to do it that way. Now what I want to do is I'm going to lay them down like that, just to keep them in that position, so that it won't deform. So what I'm going to do later on is I'm going to get a bag, a Ziploc baggie, probably a quart size or whatever. I'm going to write down passenger side or right side, and then put them in there. But I will probably let these dry, then I'll wash them. They're dry now, but I will gently wash these I'll probably get a long tub or something like that and wash them. And that way I know they'll be set, and I'll know which side to go on and all that stuff. So I'll wash them, dry them, I'll let them dry on a paper towel for half a day, and then I'll put them in a baggie marked right side or passenger side. Passenger side. Just to make sure I don't goof them up, because they're particular to each side, even though they were the same amount of links and this, but each one has its own way of doing things. So let's do the same thing back here. We will take this loose here. It should come loose like that. Now, I should be, like I said, what I should have done is double checked everything to make sure it's not sticking to the wheels. Double check everything. See how it's not sticking to the wheels? That's good. So, hardest part is this part on the back. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Excellent. Working just like the other one. Pull the top off. I'll tell you what makes a difference, and I found this out years ago, was using that methylene chloride or 10x7, because I've had a few times doing this where I just use Model Master glue and it would break off sometimes. It was strong, but not as strong as I wanted it to be. There we go. And there we go. And there is the driver's side. Awesome. Yeah. Alright, so anyway, there we go. I will let these sit for a little bit, and just like this, and still have them marked. And then later on today, or maybe tomorrow, whatever, I will go ahead and wash them, dry them, and put them, and I'll probably paint them. We got some good weather coming up, except that it's gonna be rainy. I want to get these primered and painted as soon as possible. To do that, I think what I'll do is I'll take them after I clean them, and I'll hang them like this by a piece of wire, and just like this. And I will, reason being is anything on the inside here won't be seen, because it's inside that wheel, the front wheel. Hold on, let me come up a little bit. So if I hang it like this and I go to airbrush it, it'll be easier for it not to worry about painting, because right inside this wheel that comes around here, you're not going to see inside there anyway. So I'll primer it, paint it. I would recommend too, when you go to paint it, use very light coats, and because you don't want if it's using enamel paint, you don't want I've had it happen, it's weird, paint will attack the glue sometimes. It could loosen something or break something off. So light coat of primer, and I'll probably use the cheapy primer I get from Walmart. It's just a regular cheap gray primer for $3. Just spray it lightly, and then I'll put on my track brown color. Then I may put it back on, dry brush steel, and then I'll put the fenders on and do all that stuff. So when I come back with everybody with this in the future, I don't know how long it'll be. I'm working on other projects too. I'm making videos on other stuff also. But when I come back, we'll see how far I've gotten along with this thing, and I'll just keep going with it. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Now you've seen how I do the model casting tracks and then the individual tracks. So they're real easy. Don't be afraid of them. They're a lot of fun. They are work, but cleaning them up takes the longest amount of time. Putting them together, not so bad. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.